content of the following program is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or cure. Always consult your physician or a health professional with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition.
You're in the right place. I nearly lost my cue. We were watching a video that I shot Saturday morning. Anyway, welcome to One Life Radio. This is Bernadette with Diamond Gray. I've got Lexi and Avi in studio with me, Autumn Connolly and Susie Batiste. We have a full studio today and an incredible show lined up. I'm so excited. We've got Dr. Deva Kulsa coming on too. She's got a great new book called The Allergic Pet, Holistic Solutions to End the Allergy Epidemic in Our Dogs and Cats, and I've got a few of those. So actually, I round it off and say 20, but it's actually 19 animals. So yeah, 19. Yeah.
20 works.
20 works. It makes it easier. Well, I'm leaving the window open for the next one. I'm kind of sort of joking. But yeah, so Susie Batiste, so good to have you in studio. I think we met before. We talked about that, but I've been buying your products for years, and people that regularly listen know that I was in Treehouse a couple of weeks ago and saw these new products that are good for the environment, and they're beautiful. And I said to put me down for 5 for Christmas presents, and so we're going to talk all about that. But such an honor to have the founder of Poopery in studio with us. And good to meet you. Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I want to hear that story. Like, how did we'll save it. Okay. I want to know how you came up with that product. Like, were you like pouring oil in the toilet, essential oils? We'll find out all about it.
Okay.
But and of course, another entrepreneur in studio as well is Autumn Connolly. She is a self-taught vegan cook, and she is the inventor of Ether Elixir. And I love this girl. She brought me in. What did you bring me today that I'm going to be drinking over the holiday?
Some holiday wassail. But
Wassail.
Yeah.
That's an old German word, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I've got German grandparents. So I don't know, lots of fermentation going on that side of the family. So
do Germans like to ferment things?
Sauerkraut?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yum.
So this is just an interpretation. I generally do an apple cider every year, like a ferment at home and give it out to people. But the wassail is a little bit more fun. It adds a little bit more berry flavors, a little bit more clove and stuff, but it's really good.
Well, I lived in Europe. I lived in Germany specifically for nearly 2 years. In my, I think it was 19 till I was 21, I lived there.
Oh.
I was chasing a boy.
I was going to say, why?
We all have one of those stories.
Yeah. Well, we were engaged, but I just couldn't live without him, or so I thought. So I went to Europe. But it behooved me. It was a really great move. I got to see and experience a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have otherwise, and learn to speak the German language. And so, it was all good. But I remember a lot of drinking going on. In fact, the first time I ever got absolutely hammered in my life, it was on the double bock beer that they sell in Germany around the holidays. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. There was another part too, but I can't really talk about it. That I did. That really, I was talking to my feet that night.
Were they talking back?
No.
My German stories are way more boring, like Lutheran school and stuff.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Well, Thanksgiving holiday is coming up this week, and it's always a great time to reflect. And I don't want to get too sentimental here because I'm very emotional today. I was like crying in my car driving here, listening to Christmas music. I heard a Dean Martin song that made me think of my parents. And then,
well, it is that time of year.
Yeah, it really is. But the traditions are so important. Those memories that you create with your children are so important. And I guess that's the message that I have for everyone, at least for today, is that, give thanks for those special times you have with family, because they're not going to be around forever. I've lost 2 brothers and a sister, and my mother and my father, and my parents' first grandson, my nephew Richard Fiaschetti, and so many losses over over the years, it makes you really appreciate who you have with you at that Thanksgiving table.
Yeah, and enjoying that time rather than, all the stress that surrounds it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I started reading a book last night by A.J. Jacobs. It's called Thanks 1,000. It's a gratitude journey where he basically figures out where every person that has touched the process of him having that cup of joe in the morning, and he documented it and wrote a book about it. So let me ask you this. Did you guys know that there are 2 billion cups of coffee that are drank every day around the globe? I guess it's actually drunk is the word.
Wow.
They are dranken or drunk.
They're drank.
It says 2 billion cups of coffee are drunk every day around the globe.
Wow.
And then the coffee industry employs 125 million people internationally. Isn't that cool?
Do you drink coffee?
I love coffee. Oh. It's like a ritual in the morning. I love my coffee, like really love my coffee. And so I really like this book.
Yeah, I've got a ritual around my herbal coffee blend.
Your herbal coffee blend?
But
well, Susie, so I'm guessing
I do tea.
You do tea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ritual for sure.
Yeah, and I like tea. I just like coffee better. I guess it's what you become accustomed to.
Well, you gotta have some. I've given you some of mine.
I love the smell of coffee.
I'll make you some more. Mine. I'll bring you some cold brew and
some cold brew.
It's
herbal.
Yeah,
you brought me some once, didn't you?
Yeah, but if I just bring you the concentrate, you can use it like coffee.
Well, gratitude and Thanksgiving is all such a beautiful celebration, and it carries on. And I was thinking to myself as I was driving today, why can't we feel this way all year long? Like, why can't we capture and hold on to what that feeling is that everybody, maybe not everybody, but so many people out there are feeling right now as they prepare for a holiday to be shared with their family and share traditions?
Well, I really try to. I try to make, every morning, and we list things that we're grateful for.
Yeah.
Before we start our day.
What about you? I'm guessing you do too, Susie.
Yeah, I don't actually feel the holidays are any different for me.
Yeah.
It's just my kids come in, and, my sister called me the other day, and she said, you know what, I'm not going to ship you presents. Like, I'm literally going to drive in, and I want to spend time with you and give them to you in person.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But, with my immediate family, I feel we're actually not even exchanging gifts this year.
Yeah.
It's like we're just going to sit with each other. So
how wonderful
I feel
is
like
that?
we live in gratitude a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, they say a recent study showed that gratitude causes people to be more generous and kinder to strangers. Another study summarized in Scientific American finds that gratitude is the single best predictor of well-being and good relationships, beating out 24 other impressive traits such as hope, love, and creativity. As the Benedictine monk David Steindl-Rast says, happiness does not lead to gratitude. Gratitude leads to happiness. I couldn't agree more. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that is a good book.
Isn't that a good little book? And I've only just begun. I've only just begun to read. Oh my gosh. I've always got music going through my head. Well, you know what? I think we'll go to break because we've got so much to talk about today and really interesting stories with Susie Batiste, Autumn Connolly, and Dr. Deva Kelsa. Stay tuned, everyone. You're listening to One Life Radio.
Hi, I'm Ashley Grace, co-founder of Hemp Company. Hemp CBD improved my life so much that I started a company to help others naturally feel better. You don't have to have had a severe brain injury like me to benefit from Hemp Company products. If you're struggling to feel better, calm your brain, or better deal with daily stress and want to do so naturally, please try Hemp Company products. Search Hemp Company and use code OLR for 20% off and free shipping. That's Hemp Company and code OLR to feel better naturally and calm your brain.
This holiday season, give the gift of proper elimination. The modern-day toilet is convenient, but it has one major fault. It requires us to sit. While sitting to do our business may be considered civilized, studies show that the natural squat position improves our ability to eliminate. Go to squattypotty.com/onelife for 15% off your entire purchase. Happy holidays to you. Poop-poop-be-doo.
Give your body some soul with Sun Warrior's new Soul Good protein bars. Sun Warrior is committed to making the best plant-based proteins and superfood supplements from the finest organic ingredients across the globe. Soul Good bars have an amazing profile. They have 17 to 19 grams of clean organic protein, very low sugar, and 16 to 17 grams of fiber. They're available in delicious flavors like blueberry blast, coconut cashew, cinnamon roll, and salted caramel. Check them out online at sunwarrior.com. That's sunwarrior.com. And give your adventure some soul.
Sun Warrior believes that plants provide the cleanest and most powerful foods, rich in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and phytonutrients. Our bodies crave real foods, especially in this age where we heavily process everything we eat, stripping out all of the benefits and nutrition well before we have a chance to even use them. Illuminate your body, mind, and the planet with Sun Warrior. To learn more, visit them at sunwarrior.com. That's sunwarrior.com.
Did you know there are over 3,000 kinds of snakes? And most, being shy, pose no threat to humans, but they are still feared and killed even for frivolous fashion. In his poem Snake, D.H. Lawrence marvels at a snake drinking from a water trough. He succumbs to irrational fear and impulsively throws a log at the very animal he admired moments before. He writes, "And immediately I regretted it. I thought how paltry, how vulgar, what a mean act. I despised myself and the voices of my accursed human education, and I wished he would come back, my snake, for he seemed to me again like a king in exile, uncrowned in the underworld." This is Ingrid Newkirk with Peter, reminding us it's easy to be kind by choosing fake snake over real skin for belts, bags, and shoes.
That was Poopery's book. She has her own book.
Oh my gosh. Everyone, welcome back to One Life Radio. This is Bernadette with Diamond Gray. I've got Aviana and Lexi in studio with me, Autumn Connolly, Susie Batiste, and Dr. Dava Kelsa on the line. She is a pioneer in holistic veterinarian medicine. She shares her effective integrative approach to permanently eliminating pet allergies in a new and valuable book titled The Allergic Pet Holistic Therapies for Allergy-Free Dogs and Cats. Dr. Kelsa shows how to strengthen the immune system of dogs and cats without invasive techniques or pharmaceutical drugs. I like that. And she presents holistic health therapies for keeping pets as healthy as they can be. This inspired book offers useful advice for dog owners on food sensitivity, asthma, ear infections, skin and coat problems, gastrointestinal issues, vaccinations, and more. Such an honor to have you on the show, Dr. Kelsa. Thank you so much for jumping on One Life Radio.
It's a pleasure for me to be here. You know, I became a veterinarian because I wanted to make patients, dogs and cats, any kind of animal, but I specialize in dogs and cats, healthier. And it's important for me to be able to talk to people and communicate with pet owners so they know how to be smarter, wiser pet owners, and they wind up with healthier pets because of it.
Yeah, and you know, I was reading that one of the number one reasons that people take their pets to the veterinarian is because of allergies.
It's true. I mean, 1 in 2 dogs is going to get cancer, which actually almost feeds into allergies because of the kind of treatments that we do for allergies. And allergies are really, really common in dogs and cats, absolutely. I mean, I specialize in many different holistic modalities, but allergies is a big one because the treatments for allergies always suppress the immune system. See, when you have allergies, the immune system is misbehaving. Mm-hmm. And we can get into why, but it's misbehaving. And something that should be a friend, like a piece of chicken or a piece of beef, you know, or a mold really shouldn't be a friend, but it basically shouldn't be a terrible enemy, becomes an enemy. And when you think of a kid who has peanut allergies, is it the peanut or is it his immune system that's reacting inappropriately? Because all his friends are eating Reese's peanut butter cups for Halloween, and they don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great point. That's an excellent point. Well, and I've got your book here with me. It's, first of all, it's beautiful. It's very well written. It's easy on the eye, and it's got real solutions in it. That's what I like. And for people like myself that really always want to choose like a more natural option and something that's better for the earth, I absolutely love what you're doing. So let me ask you this. How can a pet owner prevent allergies in cats and dogs?
Well, I'm going to preface this by saying that what I'm watching is that we're basically poisoning our pets, and we don't realize that we're doing it. We're thinking that we're really taking really good care of them. And I talked to a friend of mine who's actually a pathologist for a well-known laboratory, and I said, veterinary clinics are becoming production lines where they just hand out the stuff, not even thinking. And she goes, becoming?
Yeah.
And she sees it as a pathologist, and she sees the results as a pathologist. And what happens